Hello. Right, I've just gone live on my channel just for if anybody wants to put a thingy on Kev's channel, if someone wants to jump across for any reason, everybody's happy to. I'll go on to Kev's other side and let them know that while we're waiting for Kev, if they want to jump across here, then quite happy to. Let me just do this. There we go. Right. I don't know if you can still see me, but I'm just... Right, there we go. So, here we go. We have a video. Mike saves it. I don't think I'm saving the daylight, but I'm gonna have to be quick. Right, so I don't know if anybody can join this. If you can and you want to, you're welcome. I don't know how you possibly would do that. I don't. So you can see me, but you can't hear me. So can you hear me? I don't know, because I can't hear back on this. So is the sound working? Right, spot on, so you can hear me. I don't really know what I'm meant to do because I've got no one to speak to. So I don't know if anybody's been on my Instagram, but when we was at Edale, I got a kind gift gifted to me from Darren Merrick, and it was I can't remember what the knife's called now. It was let me find out. I think it's a Kilrathi knives. It was just a blade, just a blank. So I've been messing about today, putting some two-tone micarta denim scales on. I don't know if you can see that. I don't even know if you're interested in that. So that's sort of been where I've been going today. It says I've got a very bad connection, so I don't even know if you're really getting this. I just don't know. So let me turn my phone off. There we go. I don't know. Can anybody jump on this? Is there a way of getting people on here? I don't know really. Anybody want to jump on? If you can, is there a way I can do it? Or is it just do I need to set a chat up for that? Let me have a look on here. So, what's everybody been doing over the weekend? I know a few of the Rat Pack lads did a beach camp. Me and Mark Taylor Outdoors, we did the 3 peaks. We didn't do the challenge 12 hours. We just did it over 2 nights. Luckily found a right nice little campsite just as I was looking for a wild camp spot. £6 a night, and for £6 a night I just thought, why not? Why not? So why not? Oh, that's me going there, look. Let me turn that off. If I can get the live chat here. Right, I can get the live chat on my phone set up there, and then I can see what's going on as well. So let's have a look. Yeah, I've seen the pictures. That pig looked immense. Looks absolutely immense. Done a river camp. Whereabouts was that, Daz? Spent the weekend in, I'm assuming that's Wales, helping out Cumbria Mountain event to raise funds for, oh, quality. Good work, Carl. Is it a good weekend? Is it a full weekend? So, me and Mark, I think the three peak challenge, or the 3 peaks, it's meant to be 24-ish miles. But Mark had his GPS on, and I think we ended up clocking out just shy of 30, which on the first day we did just over 20, and that killed me. With the 2 peaks in, with the 2 first ones that Mark might put on the side chat of what peaks there was that we did on the first day. And you can, Frank. I'll have to find you on Facebook too. This is what I was looking for. I was trying to look for you on the Facebook chat thing, the messenger thing, but I couldn't find you. So I don't know how to send you a message because I haven't got a phone going. I didn't know how to send you a message. You can't connect. Right, so let's have a little look. What do you mean you can't connect, Gary? You can't connect at all. See, oh, there we go. Look, these are the 2 we did. We did Pennygen and Whernside on the first day, and that Whernside, whatever it's called, absolutely annihilated me. I'm just going to go through a few of these chats because it's. Oh, spot on. Right, thank you. Right, Paul's going to let me have Frank's details. Barry Bridge is off to Burnswood Scout Camp. Off there again tomorrow too. Nice one. Gary Cat connects. Weardale area. Right, I don't think this video's going very well because I think I've got a very bad connection apparently. So I think I'm on my phone anyway. I'm getting loads of buffering. So whether that works or not, I'm not sure. I look really unprofessional because I've got my head off the camera most of the time as well. Let's have a look. Big pig sounds good. It looked good. It looks amazing. I haven't watched the video yet because I am well behind on videos. It is just the knives and the getting out myself and then trying to watch everybody. It's just becoming quite hard work. But I will get back, and I think I'm about a video behind on commenting back. I think I've got most of them done, but I think I'm about a video behind, so I will catch up. Yeah, I think it's my connection that's buffering. It says I've got a very bad connection. I do apologise. It was a quick setup just to try and get some people to be able to. Everyone was having a chat across on Woodland Camp and Craft. This ain't going to be something that I'm doing very often. It was just to try and so people could have a little chat because he was in the side chats anyway. So I just come across just so you could carry on doing what you're doing. So I do apologise about that. I'm only on an iPad. If I could have got the computer set up very quickly, I would have done. So once again, very, very sorry. Right. It says I'm connected, but it's a very bad connection. I've watched part of that video, just not all of it, because cheers, Paul. Like I say, I'm a bit lost for words because it's hard because I've got no one to speak to. I'm here on my Jack seat. just try refresh page. Right, so like I say, I apologise. I've got things coming through because it is a very bad connection. My internet is not the greatest at all. Right, so has anybody got anything planned for this weekend? I don't even know how many, because it just says very bad connection across my screen. I don't know if we've got anybody watching still. But has anybody doing anything this weekend? Anybody got anything coming up? I don't know if anybody was on here before. When I said I've been in my workshop when this is what I've been doing. Two-tone micarta handle, brass pins. This isn't one of my blanks, this is somebody else's blank that I got gifted. So it's been getting first fit today. Where you going anywhere nice, Daz? So the pins, as you can see on that side, the pins are still long. Still got its gloss on here that I haven't put back yet. So first fit. Ooh, where you going, dog? Anywhere good? Holding my feet, some beach camps, I'm struggling to wear shoes. Yeah, I did see the pictures on the Rat Pack channel. Your feet, Paul, they look pretty burnt. Sun cream, mate. That's all we can say. Sun cream. Right, we've not reaching no dazzling heights of the Kev chat. I think we've got 13 people in, but from an unprompt having a go at something for the first time, we're in. I don't know if anybody's popped across back to Kev's channel to see if Kev's got back on. KC Robin Lightstream. Yeah, that's what I've got. Terrible, mate. Lightstream's terrible. Well, I can't get the Lightstream here, so. Look good, Mike. They are coming along nicely. Cheers, mate. It's not, like I say, that's not one of my blanks. That's one that I got gifted off Gaz. But I've never worked with micarta before, and as a knife scale, I'm quite happy with how this one's going. If I just give it a little bit of a rub down, wet down, you might be able to see that a bit better. We got usual, mate. Oh. Okay. Oh. New shoes and burnt the flesh in there. Oh, nasty, pal, nasty. I'm not doing anything, no plans camping wise this weekend. I will be attending the 1940s meet next month. I will probably get 2 camps in before me holiday now, when I go away the back end of July. I'm going to Florida, so I hope to get a couple of camps in previous to that. Has anybody, except for camping, got any? As I say, I've started into the knife making. Is anybody else doing any skills, any craft, anything along that sort of lines? You're right, Steve, we're not very far away, mate. Tell you what, I'm going to get the camera, so I'll pop round and drop her the money off to pick that up if that's okay. I was meant to be going to be a festival. Yeah, you can't beat a couple of cheeky beers while you're out. Is this when you say you're at the you're wardening? Is that an overnighter? Is that right through? Is that staying out for the duration? Like, I'm just gonna pop. I don't know. Or does anybody else just want to see pop across to Kev's and see if he's got anything going? I don't know which way. Losing viewers like flies here. I'm down to 11 now. I think, like I say, I've got a really bad connection. Plastering, same as me then. Same as me, mate. That's what I do. How did you manage that, mate? Is Kev's chat still closed, or is now happening over there? Spot on. Thank you, mate. Tell her I'll ring or text you and bob it round. All week. Oh. All weekend. Classic. Oh, how old are the scouts then? Are they like? Are they like what we're talking, like 12 to 16ish? Is that how old scouts are now? The senior cub camp. How old's that then? What age boundary is that? Are you going to be able to get away with having a few crafty ales like? There we go. 10 watchers. 10. I'm losing it. I can't keep it. But I didn't expect to be fair. It was an impromptu. It was more for everybody else so they could keep the side chats going more than me. So, as I think this in, I don't really know, it's 5 to 10. We'll give it 7 minutes. We'll take it to 10 o'clock. And then we'll maybe dissipate it. And hope to catch you all next week on Kev's. I apologise that I didn't have nothing planned, because I normally just jump on Kev's and give him a hand and have a chat, but big thumbs up to Kev if he can hold his own when he's on his own for an hour. Top bloke, because having nothing to plan, nothing to think about, it is hard work. It really is. So, like I say, all I can do is apologise. Alright, Shane, nice to see you over here, mate. Everybody who stuck with me for as long as you have, I thank you very much. We've gone back up to 11 watchers, so we've picked one up. I think that'll be Shane coming in. You got out planned this weekend, Shane, or up and coming? Frank, you got out to do? You going anywhere? Oh, like I said, we're just in the process. I'm getting it for my holiday, but OEX, I've just brought a sort of, what's it called? Camera out, like a GoPro sort of style camera. Obviously not going to be GoPro standard, but apparently a bit higher standard than what's about at the minute. Bit higher standard than what's about at the minute on the 4K ones that are all about. I think it's 150 quid in Go Outdoors. I'm getting a bit of a deal on it, so that's happy days. So there will be a video up and coming on that soon. It will be a preview and not a review, but then it will be used for my holiday, and after my holiday it will be coming camping because it's waterproof without a case. It's chargeable from a pack rather than replaceable batteries, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, if you fancy a look at it, pop across to their website, Go Outdoors website, and have a gander at that. Got back from Portsmouth. What was you doing in Portsmouth, pal? Yeah, well, I've heard a few of these cheaper cameras. The audio's not very good, and that's the idea for me. Is Go Outdoors is a massive brand now. That OEX, they're bringing all sorts constantly out, so I'm assuming that they're not going to be bringing shite out. Everything else seems to get a good thing that they bring out with good wrap. The jackets are nice, the clothes are nice, the tents aren't bad. So I'm assuming that this is going to be a decent piece of kit. And I did look through all the settings, and it's got what they call where they go slow things. What's it called? Someone help me out. Someone help me out, please. What's it called when you video the clouds and it all looks real good and that? What's it called? Anybody? Come on, someone must know. Mark Taylor, if you're still there, you must know. Anybody? What's it called? Time lapse. That's it. Time lapse. So yeah, it's got the time lapse setting on. It's got your contrast, all your contrast colours settings on. It looks a decent piece of kit, so I'm going to give it a go. Time lapse. Cheers, Paul. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's strange because the chat is a little bit behind where I am talking. There we go, time lapse. On a ramble. There's a new face to the chat. I don't know how many we've got. Ooh, we're dropping, rising. It's not very good, and I apologise for that. Like I say, it was just so you lads could keep your side chat going. If nobody's got naught else, then shall we wrap it up and hopefully catch Kevs next weekend. So, like I say, I apologise. I don't assume this to get any dizzy heights of views once we go offline. Thank you for anybody that came across. Really appreciate it. If you want to stay alive for a bit longer, just write in the side chat. I've got no problem staying alive a bit longer if you don't mind hearing me waffle on a load of crap. That's not really necessary for you all, but it's not very relevant of a bushcraft chat. I don't really know much to go on from here. Yeah, night all. Right. Tell us about the 3 peaks. Well, Paul, it killed me. The first one, I thought I was chuffed to bits, to be fair. Where was it? The first one was Penny-Ghent. Everyone's going anyway, Paul, so I think I'm going to lose everyone, but Penny-Ghent was the first one, and it killed me. No, Penny-Ghent was okay, sorry. Really hard climb. Nice descent. Really nice descent. And then real good walkover. Nice little stop for some tea. Threatened to rain a little bit while we were going to have some dinner. Then a real nice, really nice walkover to Whernside. Or to the viaduct anyway. And there was a bit of an ice cream van there. We had a cup of coffee and a bit of carrot cake. And then walked by the viaduct, and we got a train going over the viaduct as we was walking, which was brilliant. Never imagined to get that. And then from the viaduct, when Whernside, whatever it is, started, and I was alright up to about 15 miles, and then the last 5 miles, the up and the descent, the up was solid. I was battered. I was probably stopping every 150, 200 metres. But then the descent, it was down step by step, but not steps like rocks, and it absolutely agged my knees. It properly agged my knees. I won't pretend it was anything but a struggle. And then as we got down, and it really was, I'm not like exaggerating, your Mark will tell you, I really did struggle. 20 miles in a day with the 2 peaks was way too much for me. Pushed myself too hard, and it did take it out of me. We'd come down the hill. We was looking for a wild camp with a water source, because I'd only took a litre with me and was using me MSR trail shot filter regularly. Great piece of kit if anybody's looking out for a filter. I know a lot of you have probably already got the Sawyers, but if you're looking for something different, then I would say that MSR is a fantastic piece of kit. Lightweight, quick, easy, just a dream to use really. So we got down looking for a new water source, only to find that we was next to a campsite. So we both had a little look at each other, drifted into the campsite, and £6 a night. Nice porcelain to sit on, clean, showers, nice pitch. We never ate nothing from there because we had food with us and needed to get that ate. But yeah, there was food on tap. It was just great. For £6 a night, it wasn't worth struggling into the woods with what we had. See you will have 3 peaks when I was 15 was gone. I imagine it was hard. Right, we've got Big John in the house, we've got Shane in the house, we've got Daz in the house, we've got Steve Andor 72, Prepped Nomad, Barry Bridge, On a Ramble, Carl's Countryside, Dog Soldier. If I've missed anybody out, if you want to just... Oh, Flatbrook Frank's in. If anybody wants to jump down in the bottom of the chat, let me know you're still here. So anyway, so we had the camp, great spot, like I say. Got down by a dry river to start with, and we were just getting eaten. We moved up onto the top of the hill where there was a little bit of wind, and it was great. Loved it, enjoyed it. We've got Dunbarton Plays in the house. Evening, mate. Dave is the Wanderer. Hello, mate. So we moved up onto the top. There was some other walkers in there, some families. It was just a great, nice little site. So from there we set off up, is it Inglesborough, I think it is, the next morning. A hard climb. I won't pretend it was anything but it was an hard climb. It was one where you needed both hands and your feet to get up. So we went up there. We spent a bit of time up there because the views, it was the first peak we'd got on where the views was clear. So we spent a bit of time up there. Losing viewers like it's going out of fashion now, down to 8 I think. So then a long descent, long walking descent, all downhill, which was again bad for my knees, but it was nice. Like, it was hard again, but it was nice. So, and then I think we did, that was just over 9 miles that day. So all in total we just did just shy of 30 miles. But yeah, it's a cracking walk if anybody fancies it. Like I say, I could never do the 12, I don't think I could get in. Plus, there is a 12-hour challenge, but all the people you see doing the 12-hour challenge are sort of like carrying 3 and 4, maybe 5 kilos on the back. I had 17.5 kilos. Too much, far too much. Needed beer for my first night. I was carrying probably, well, I think I had 8 cans of beer in my bag. Too much. So, it's my own fault, because I wanted my beer for my night. But anybody who's planning on them walks, knock the beer on the head and put some spirit in or something. The beer's too much. I have got, so let me just go and grab mine and I'll show you. I'm sorry, I won't be 1 minute. 1 minute. Where's my goats? Where? Yeah, got him. Yeah, got it. Oh. Right, I apologise. I've probably lost loads of things now, like, but these are my boats. I think the Solomon GTX, I think they are. The full Gore-Tex, their own 3D chassis thing. I've had these about 6 months now. Awesome boats. Truly, truly awesome. Love them. I don't get on with leather boats. I don't get on with leather boats at all. So, for me, these are just a quality boat. I didn't get no blisters. I thought I'd got one small, but after checking my feet out, it was just an ache. Didn't get no blisters. Lovely, lovely boat. Comfortable. So, or was it west again? Sorry, on a ramble. So these are the boats that I had, mate. What's that? Done the same thoughts with the 20k pack, doing Bob Graham round impossible. So yeah, it is. It's just carrying. I mean everything, including the beer I used. I didn't have anything except my first aid kit, which I was happy with. I didn't use because I don't think anybody ever wants to use it, and I didn't use my shovel for my shovel wreckers because we got on a campsite. But everything else in my bag I used. There was nothing. Oh, sorry, my waterproof trousers, which once again I was glad I had them, but glad I didn't have to use them. Let's just have a quick look back in here. And after making the mistake of going up. Ooh, they're the leather ones. They're the leather carrying my SF, so they're leather. I mean, I just don't get on with leather. They're not supple. They're not supple enough for me. I probably don't do enough to break them in. Although I'm out every other weekend. I just never got on with them. It's just these. There's no breaking. There's no anything. They are what they are. There's no breaking in time, or I didn't have any breaking in time. There was comfy straight out of the box, and there've never been any problem since. well worth the money, well worth it. I would probably say my boat's #1 piece of kit. If this is something you want to get into and something you're going to probably do a bit more of, then before anything, get yourself a decent pair of footwear, because you've got to look after your feet. It's the #1 thing to do. So where was we going from that? I forgot all about. Oh yeah, pieces of kit. I used. What's that? Leather boots are better. They maybe are, but I just can't get on with them, mate. It's just not my thing. So these are nice, tight round the ankle to give good support. I looked as if I was going to roll my ankles a few times, but I never did. So yeah, everything in my bag. My stove, which I'm more than happy with. Absolute buzzing with my stove. That it's just leather is fine. Happy days. It just leather don't fit my feet, mate. It just don't. I don't wear leather boots for work. It just don't suit me. You know, the Solomons I wear in the woods. I wear them whenever I'm out. They're just a nice piece of kit. I've got the, what stove have I got? I've got the Firestorm, the Coleman Firestorm, and I think it's an unbelievable stove. It's a big pot. It's half the price of the Jetboil. It just does everything for me. It's not ultra lightweight, but it's a nice. I can fit 2 rack packs in it comfortably, so I can have a rice and a main meal. I can get a dessert in on the. I could probably get 3 in, to be fair. I can get dessert in down the side as well. I know the dessert's not very big, but I can squeeze the dessert in down the side just for keeping warm. Yeah, so there's nothing in my pack that I didn't use, which I was well chuffed with. So I don't know what make my pack is. It was a cheap one that I picked up when I first started doing a bit of walking. And the straps have gone a bit baggy. I'm having to tighten them all the time. So a new pack will be something that'll be in the marketing for some point. Because, like I say, if I'm going to do these distance walks, I'm going to have to break myself in a little bit easier first, to be fair. Maybe just 1 peak at a time. But if I'm going to do these distance walk, I need a new pack. It is, I'd say, after my feet, then this is me. My pack is my next thing that I need to look after my back. Right, I'm just going to go back through a little bit of these side chats, so you don't have to polish them, I'm sure, when it's back on the boat. They're like slippers. I love me Peter Storms. I've had them. Had a 1.5 years and still spot on. Prep Nomad got the Bergen. Yeah, Paul's Bergen. I think if anybody had a dream Bergen, it would be Paul's. That would be the #1 bag to go to. The Carrymore SF is just out of this world. What a leather book. Spot on, shame, but you can see where the money goes, mate. Well worth it. Yeah, it is. Each to their own. What's the best for you? And a decent socks. Yes, definitely decent socks. Yep. Fair one. Talcum at the end of the day and fresh air. Happy days. I've got 130 litre bag with side pouches, 160. Same as yours. Yeah, it's a ridiculous size bag, but like I say, the bag system on it makes you feel that you haven't got that big a pack on. So I do think it's well worth it. What's your favourite season to camping? I'm assuming this is too. Mine is winter. I find it easier to get warm than I do to not be this sounds daft, but to not take enough in summer. So I just take a jungle bag generally in summer and my wool blanket. But if the nip comes in, the nip comes in, and I'm cold then. Whereas in winter, I know with everything I take in winter, I'm always going to be warm. With a fire, I'm always going to be warm. So for me, I'm a winter man. I like autumn because it's generally a little bit drier. But yeah, winter's my season. Dark nights, so nice to get your fire going a little bit earlier. Yeah, I love the winter camping me. So autumn, yeah, Big John says autumn. It is, yeah, autumn into winter, but winter is my big one. Put Nomad pack, unreal, massive. It is massive, mate. And you want to see some of the lads trying it on sometimes, because some of the lads quite aren't as big as Paul. Paul's a massive bloke when you meet him. You don't realise how big Paul is, and he really is a man mountain. So he carries that bag off like it's not much. But then when some of the small lads put it on, it brings a smile to your face. Dawn and me are going for the 3 peaks. Soon aiming for 11 hours, nice and steady. Well, happy days, mate. Because that is it would be nice and steady, but it's definitely not nice and steady for me. I would be blowing if I was trying to do the 12-hour challenge. It was just too much for me. No training. First hike I've ever done, over 7 miles, and I threw two hills in as well. So I rightly struggled, pushed myself too much, but I would like to say in the future get a bit fitter and get going a little bit further. Here's one for the group. Can you use the water after boiling a rat pack in it? Do labels leach? Well, I always use the water for a brew. I boil it in the water and then I don't chuck it away. I brew up with it. I don't know if it shouldn't do, but I do. So colder the better. I don't like. Yeah, I'm the same as you, Paul. I use the water after the. Yeah, same as you, John. Yeah, that's still going about Paul's bag. Carl loves winter. Shane loves winter. John said hi to John. Dog's into winter. I've always used the water I've boiled the rat packs in for it. Yeah. My Bergen was big. Yeah, Paul's is a. Oi, John. That pig. Yeah, it did look amazing. That pig looked fantastic. I haven't seen the pictures yet, but wow. It was amazing. I hadn't seen the video yet, sorry, I've seen all the pictures, I haven't seen the video, but when you're pouring the honey on it, mate, it would look phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Maybe getting a lighter weight camp at some point. Done a few lightweight ones and may have seen in the odd vid. Yeah, like the Gunnerside vid, Paul. I don't know if anybody else has been to the Gunnerside, done the Gunnerside Gill, but another cracking place to go. Probably, I'd say cracking on for my #1 camp. I thoroughly enjoyed Gunnerside. The countryside, the buildings, everything about it, I enjoyed. It was just a cracking location, and I was with a lot of cracking blokes as well, so it was awesome. Anyway, Mr. Spudder. If I can't bring it big, yeah, like winter myself, yeah. No problems, not sure why people don't use it. Shouldn't cook food. No, well, I don't think there's no problems with it, mate. I think the water's sound. Sorry, yeah, Carlisle is in. He's in the house. Try the hills, Northumberland. I haven't been up Northumberland since I was a kid. We did Adrian's Wall when I was at primary school. Stayed over in a little a little hotel with primary school, but I haven't been up that end at all. But it is. I've seen. I think is it Damien Fell Wanderer. He does a lot up that end. So it is somewhere where I would like to to go do a bit. It's a cracking. Some of the videos that come out for it anyway are cracking. I don't even know really. Is it Cheviot Hills? I'm not 100% on the. I'm asking you. You're going to write the same thing again, so you can't pronounce it, can you? But yeah, it is. It looks like a cracking place. What we got? Cheers. New army wrap packs with. What's this? Sorry, just tried the new army wrap pack. Big improvement on them. Yeah, the Rat Pack. I mean, if anybody follows any of mine or any of the Rat Pack lads' channels, you'll know we are massive Rat Pack fans. We use the Screech for the Rat Pack Punch. We generally, although we do cook a lot, of meats, all sorts, we do tend to, just for dinners, things like that, quick snacks, we use the army ration packs all the time. I personally haven't had a bad one yet, I don't think. I know there's people who there's times and places, and time and place was this weekend, because that's what I used on my walk this weekend. I had a breakfast, an all day breakfast. I'd had chicken masala and rice, and I had a pasta bolognese shells, I think, something like that. Yeah, and they're all cracking to me. I like them all. Right, what else we got? Lompo log to follow. What's this? Have I missed something? John can come camping. Where am I? I've done the wall, yeah. Gunner side was spot on, also done. So just put that 45 litres. It's an hard, I would find that hard, even in height of summer, because I like to pack a lot. I find it hard just to carry my knives in like that, as I think you would, Paul. Where are we? One day I'd love to camp with just rocket powder. Oof. I'd give it a go, yeah, but I don't really know what the crack would be. I'd struggle to get my stuff in my Yorks. I've only ever done a day walk. One was at Edale with my York on. I don't know what much more I could get in there. It would have to be sort of like one of Carlisle's videos that we're seeing where he's out in his boxes and all that malarkey. Never tried Rat Pack thing. Mate, they're spot on. I've never had a problem with them. Shane, John, can I come camping with you? You're chef and I'm a baker. I make the bread. There we go. Match made in heaven. If he ventures north, gives a shit. Definitely, John. We'll get something in. And I've same again. When you're down this way at your families, we'll get some at this side. We'll get some at your side. And we'll get some penciled in for sure, mate. Did 84 miles in 3 days. Whoa. You're saying you walked the full wall. 84 miles. Wowzer. What type of pack was you carrying there, mate? Rat packs are spot on if you can get them for. Yeah, the price is sometimes ridiculous. Sometimes they're just too much money. A tenner a pack is alright if you're buying them single, but when you're buying them in multiples, you want to be getting them for around £7, I think. I think a tenner is alright, but I think you want to be getting them for around £7 if you're going to be buying sort of 10 at a time. You're going to be looking at 65, 70 quid for a full 10 box, I think. Screech, Rat Pack Punch. Well, you know, Frank, that's how we roll. So much. I will block your toilet. Well, I think that's alright, but the amount of other stuff that goes into it, that keeps it going. So what's going on here? There we go. Right, so Paul's buying a disco. Happy days. Anything alcoholic from what? Tried at Edale. Mate, it's the Rat Pack. Sometimes they get a little bit boisterous, but they're all fun. Just rocket pouches, warm weather camper. I don't know what you'd call the right kit, mate. So I'm assuming it's going to be proper warm weather. So I'm probably going to undersling a sleeping bag. I'm going to be carrying water. We ain't got much there, so I'm going to be carrying food. I'm going to be carrying some type of fire kit, maybe a small fire kit. If I can sneak my wool blanket on top, I would sneak the wool blanket on top. So give me something to lay on. So I've got my wool blanket to lay on, me jungle bag to lay in, water, 2 litres, Rat Pack food because it's packed down small. I can get that smallness in. Small fire kit, small knife. Well, when I say small knife, it will be what it is. It'd be one of my knives. Yeah, I think I could get away with that. Right, let's have a little look where I was going. Yeah, the full wall was carrying me now. Whoa, your normal pack is not far off Paul's ridiculous size, so good work that, mate. Mulching Dingle, nice to see you, mate. Fair play, John, that's the right what it is. I agree. Harry Price, Mike. Yeah, definitely, mate. I think paying much more than that, you want to be only buying singles. The American ones, some of them are lovely, mate. They're just a little bit small for me because you want to get one meal. It's not like the British ones where you get a 24-hour. It's just a one meal thing. But is Frank going? Right, night, Frank. I apologise I haven't been as entertaining as Kev's ones, but I'm trying, mate. I'm just trying to give some people somewhere to come because Kev's has gone down. So. Jetpack, what's that? Jetpack group, they're top guys. I don't know who the Jetpack group is, but good dog has them. Alright, yeah, that is proper minimalist setup. Few luxuries. Yeah, I think it would have to be a proper few luxuries, mate. But other than sticking a few beers in, I don't know what else you would get into your rockets, mate. Did I hear Lenny right in saying there might be another Edale meet in September? Is anyone going? I would not like to comment at the minute because I think he said it may be an invite only. So as I would wait if I got an invite. I don't know whether I will or not, but if I do, yes, I probably will be. But I'm not sure that it will be a full as it was 180 odd people. But if it is, would love it. No, Bob was like 10 years ago. Would like to go for a trip like that now? No. You'd like to? Would need to go. Oh, go light. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, mate. I'm just. No, mate. It's a bit around here. Right. Okay. Keep you duct tape to your chest and legs. Don't. I don't think I'll be duct taping out to my legs, mate. That's not happening. Yeah, if you can whack a thumbs up, if there's anybody, well, we've got at the minute. I think I can see I've got 12 people in or 13 people in, and I've got 14 thumbs up. So, like I say, here we go. Oh, here's Andy. Look, Andy, thank you very much, mate. Thoroughly appreciate what I got home to today. Honestly, mate. Really unnecessary. but appreciate it massively. Thank you very much. I will, as I'm building my forge, moving on, you will see your name pop up in the video as I'm using some of your products, mate. But really appreciate it. Have you tried Wayfair meals? I think they're bang on and defo better than other tree. I have, but I think they're pricey. I think they really are pricey. I think when you're paying sort of £4 for a meal, for just one, for just literally just your meal, that's without a dessert, without a drink, without. I think they're pricey. I like them, they're tasty, but I think they're pricey. Where are we? Maybe being overconfident. I'm gonna say I thought everything would fit in pack easy, but ended up with stuff hanging out. It was, mate. It's hard. I think we all thought we was gonna be better than what we was. Hey up, Steve. We've got Mr. Moon in. Right. What's all? Right. All it is Kev's chat didn't start, so I jumped in to try and just give the lads in the side chat something to do. Obviously, it's not going to be a regular thing because I've found it. Although we are heading into the hour mark, I have found it pretty difficult, to be fair. It's hard because I don't know how to get people on. So, Northern Ireland Patrol pack is spot on. Yeah, it's a brilliant pack. Love it. Got to go. Right, see you later, dog. Thank you for popping in, mate. I really appreciate it. Like I say, once again, sorry that the content hasn't been stunning. Alright, Steve. Hey up, Steve. Kev chat wasn't working yet. There we go. Oi, Steve. Everyone's sending loads of love to Steve. And lots of buys to their chocolate. It's an amazing, it is. But I say again, £4 for a pudding. It's just a lot in it. It's just a lot of money. I've been considering an Northern Ireland pack for a chest bag. Is that not what you've got, Paul? That's it been considering? I thought yours was a. Right, I'm not going to read that out, John. But yeah, I'll catch you later, mate. I've got my lovely wife in the next room. I'm not screaming extremities out. I can get a full taken. What's that mean, John? Oh, full cake for £2. Yeah, but it's the carrying. I understand, like the Wayfair from when you proper lightweight waiting. I get it. It's just too much money for me. I would rather go with the British Army Rat Packs. 35-litre backpack with side pouches. Oh, I think I'm buffering. I think. I apologise. Alright, okay, so yours is a 45 patrol pack and the Northern Ireland's a 30. Right, okay, get you. Right. Does anybody want to stay on a bit longer, or shall we wrap it there? If you want to stay on, let me know. If not, we'll wrap it up and head into Kev's next week if everybody's about there. Or do you want to carry on chatting some more? We'll get some knives out, maybe. We can do as you please. It's up to you. What was this? Something about rune. Oh, there we go. I'm impressed with the new army. Me too, mate. I have a lot of them. The 45 litre is a good rucksack. But you're staying on, Paul? Right, you're staying on. So Paul's staying on. Does anybody else want to stay? Or what is? What's this one? Italian Alpine 120 litre pack is a belt or a pack. Check it out, well pleased with man. Oh, happy days. Not seeing out inside chat now. No, mate. You're staying. I'm here, so we're staying. We're staying for a little bit. I'm staying. Right. Well, happy days. Thank you very much, Daz. Thank you for the support, mate. The camera pretty 45 just strap was padded. Oh, I didn't know. I would assume the Caramel was. That surprises me. It really does surprise me, that. It does. Paul's got a Predator. I think he's got a 45 litre one. Is that what? Is yours not padded either, Paul? Is this a... Right. Let me know what you want to speak about, what you want to see. If you want to see the knives, if you... What? With tins. Tins are heavy, aren't they? I wouldn't have liked to have carried rat packs back then, because tins are heavy. They're a nightmare of disposing of. They're still chunky once you've got them out. I'm not a tin man. I've just found tins hard work, so I wouldn't have liked to have been back. Yeah, spot on. Paul's got a good array of packs, so 80s rat packs were awesome. The tins were small. Alright, I think I've got some French or Czechoslovakian tinned rat packs or something like that in there, but I'm not really that fussed about trying them. Hexi blocks, but still use them. Where are we? I think I've missed something. It's like Night Owls on radio. My pack's got loads of padding, yeah. Hexi blocks, but I still use them. Oh. Have I lost this? What's... Sorry... Say sorry to your wife keeping you on. No, don't worry about that, mate. No, I'd be on Kev's chat anyway. But it was just... It looked like it was going stale in the side chat, and I didn't just want to drag it out for dragging it out's sake if nobody was... if nobody was into it. You know... I'm not expecting any views after this. I know Kev gets a few views that people watch after the chat's gone down, and then it goes onto his channel. I don't think after the first 10 minutes of me going, I don't know what to say, I don't think we're going to be getting any other views. XE, I love it. Stoves. Tell me about your stoves. What's your go-to stove? Like I say, right now, mine is if I'm walking and that's set up, my go-to stove will be my Coleman Firestorm. In the woods, it's a fire, not so much a stove at all. But I do generally carry all the time a Hexi or a little Trangia. It is something that I go to. But generally, it's fire cooking in the woods for me. And right, where we go here then? Right, I'm just going to go back into the side chat 1 minute. So we've got I love them homemade homo type start. Yeah. Can't get away with Hexi, but still have one, Paul. I like the old tin ration meals, the mystery burger in the tin and the tin chocolates and boiled sweets. Oh, been a long time. Yeah, well, I've never had one of these tinned ones. It might be something that I have a little look up to grab me send one just to have a little try. I don't care if they're out of date. It's in a tin. I'm sure it'll be sound. If you have diabetes like me, rat packs are a no-go because of the carbs. That's why I go for... Fair play, mate. You know, if that's how it is, that's how it is. My other half, my better half, she's got type 1 diabetes herself, so I know all about that side of things. It is what it is, do you know. it's just a shame that the Wayfarer is so expensive. I just think they are really, really expensive. They're cool cow, like my big firebox might got me. Yeah, I do like Paul's firebox. I carry a 12.5kg firebox wood burning stove. It's a beast. I'm assuming that that's in your wagon, mate. I'm assuming you're not hand carrying that next to your wagon. How come fire cooking is free? Yeah, completely get you. Happy days. I'm all about fire when we're in the woods, because why wouldn't you be, do you know? How come you can't get away with it, Daz? Too small, that's just me. So his X is too small. Well, on the rack packs, I think an X is ideal. You've got your stove folds up to now, fits into your billy can. I think for that type of thing, it's happy days. 3-burner stove, I at Edale. 3-burner stove, what's that then? Is that a big thing? This can't be. Too small, right, we've had that. Car, gas in the woods. Or car equals gas in the woods, like a fire, but fuel wise, hexy. First, bioethanol second. Would rather take a full English in a tin than in a ration meal. It's the same thing, John. If it's in a tin and it used to be a ration meal, it's the same thing. Optimus D stove is a business. If an open fire is a no-go, mate. Cracking stove. I've never come across it, but I'll have a little check out of it. See what that's. Mr. Scout is in the house. We'll have no one coming in causing havoc in here, Scott. It's a great reliable system though. Can just use to light fire. Yeah, it is. I'm a big fan of the XE. Really big fan. No, it's not. It is, John. It is. I'm sure. Like I can beat free fuel. No, you're right. It's in a carry bag, Mike, but only go local with it. All right. Okay. Okay, mate. I'm getting you. So, Scotty, are we still about, or are we just jumping in and then going? What we like for viewers? 12. I think we've been steady away around 12 to 14, down to 8, round to 17, all the way through. So I don't think we've. No, pal, it's a small. Send you a pic of it. Okay, send it through me here, and then I can put it up on the screen and show everybody. I don't know what's not. I don't know, is it buffering a lot? Because I know we've been having a lot of problems with buffering. My internet's not great. Like I say, Scopes, this isn't something that I'm doing a regular thing of. We're always on Kev's channel, and Kev's never went live for some reason. So I just set one up so the lads who were always on there still got something to do. No, it's fine. So what's the difference between in a tin and in a bag? So I think Carlisle's saying it's fine and Andor's saying it's fine, so we'll stick with it a bit. Is Chunky Prepper your dad? No, mate, no, he definitely isn't. No, Ian, is he another one that's looking a bit like me, or I'm looking like him, or whichever? But that's quality. Good call, mate. And we're both into the knives making at the minute, so that's all good. Funny. Right, so we've gone through Bergens, we've gone through stoves, we've gone through boats. We're sort of on cameras. We've been for where I'm going with my camera. At the minute, I'm using an old digital 12 megapixel thing and my phone. Let me know what you're using. Are you going for all these fancy big what they're called, Malarkey's cameras, how we're using GoPros, where we're going with filming at the minute. The army ration meals. Meals in a bag and a full English breakfast in a tin from the shop. Get you, it's the same. It's all fake meat with some beans thrown around it. You're doing great, guns fellow, well thank you. Chunky Pepper is totally your dad. he ain't at all, but I'm sure he would find it funny if you told him that. Which means he's looking a little bit older than me. You can get scotched eggs in some... What? Scotched eggs in a tin? Mate, that's gross. Can't believe you could have a go at ration packs and then you're going to put scotched egg in a tin. That's the grossest thing I've ever heard. Right, tell me about your cameras. Let's see what cameras you're using. Are we on our phones? Are we on GoPros? What are we on? What we're going with? And let's not talk about scotched eggs in tins, mate, because there's something wrong with that. It's on a whole new wrong level. Are we gone? Have I lost everyone? Is that it? Are we done? No camera talk? We don't want to talk about cameras. Have I just lost everyone? I don't know what's gone. Right, okay then. If I've lost you all, or am I just losing the... I don't know, am I just losing the will to live? Whoa, I've just got loads of them come through at once. Still on my mobile Android phone making correct... using a GoPro 5 and a Sony RX100 Mark IV. Ooh. And we're back onto scotched eggs. So we've got two phones. I know Steve, I think Steve uses his... You've got a GoPro, haven't you, Steve? From what I've seen. I know Paul, he's on the phone, same as mine, but the version before, the Sony Z5 or something along that type of line. Snidey GoPro, but still a belter. Yeah, some of them are, mate, some of them are great. It's just when you put that waterproof case on a lot of them, I've heard that the microphones are a bit pants. But I know all the GoPro. I know my mate who I camp with a lot, he uses the Craig, or Bushcrafter, he uses the GoPro, and it's quality, it really is. Ah, right, okay. Right, so you are responding, they're just coming through in loads of lumps. What we have, I have an Epic Cam. What's an Epic Cam? What are you using? Love the GoPro but can't be the shallow depth of field of DSLR. Well, I think the DSLR, I'm in a quandary of weight versus quality. I think, and money. It frightens me to take something worth that much out into the field. It's a lot of weight to carry, and weight against quality against price, it just overrules the DSLR for me. What we got? You can get an external microphone for the GoPro. Okay. I have a cheapo GoPro, but can't be asked just doing my channel for diary for kids. Yeah, well that's me all over, to be fair, Carl. I'm all about, it's just for myself and my own thing. Yeah, I think it's the best way to use your channel for, really, is just a video diary. So, and check out a whole chicken in a can. What? Check out a whole chicken in a can. No way. I'm not eating chicken out a full chicken out of a can. That's just all wrong. Yeah, exactly. You're right, Steve. The DSLR, you have got to put more. You've just got to put more thought into it, I think, in lenses, light, flash, for, because I just think it sounds hard work in comparison to price. So you can get a DSLR look with a compact light, can't you, which I think Haze Outdoors uses. I don't know, like I say, it's just money for me on that side of things. Yep, it's a live photo album. Happy days, yeah. Did I miss what John was? Used my iPhone for all my videoing, waterproof and shatterproof. Happy days. Happy days. Right, so I've got some chats going on. Chats bollocks, but I use a shitty Panasonic. You can tell. I can listen, but chat keeps freezing up. Sorry, mate. I apologise. I'm getting loose. This is to Scott. I'm getting loose feeds on my chat as well. It's not coming very well at all. Let's have a look at these. This is what Shane's. Wow. I don't know if you can see this, but this is what Shane's just sent me of his stove. As you can see, looks at three burners on one. Looks a nice piece of kit, that, mate. And let's just ditch this off. How do I ditch this off now then? There we go. Right, send the pics to your Facebook. Oh, spot on. Yeah, full chicken in a can. You can get ducks and turkeys, mate. That's just wrong. Yeah. 1 minute. 1 minute. Are you okay? What's the matter? Right, lads. Emma, do you want to finish this?
No, it's fine. I'm going in the shower.
Okay. Evening, Mike. Mike's joined us. If you haven't been to Mike's channel, go over there. We all know I'm a big fan. Right, Mike, I'll let you know this has come across because of Kev's being down. So this isn't a thing going on. We've not got as good a content going on as what Kev's. It's just a general chit chat about gear. I'll let you know where we've been and where we're going. We've talked about stoves, if you want to let us know what stove you're into. We've talked about boots, if you want to let us know what boots you're on. We've talked about cameras, we're on cameras. What else we done? Foods, what food you're into when you're taking out. So if you want to join in and fill us some of your knowledge of what you're into, then we'll go from there. My GoPro knockoff was only 13 quid off eBay. It's been a bloody... Happy days, 13 quid for your camera, mate. You cannot go wrong with that at all. Right, bye all. Better run, catch it. Right, I'll see you later, Daz. Was a Scotch egg in a tin that made you? Probably. I'm assuming it was, mate. Because that is disgusting. Scotch egg in a tin is gross. Jet boil. Yeah, well, like I say, I have the Coleman version of the jet boil, and I'm well happy with it. So I understand that jet boils are a tried and tested piece of kit. So anybody that's got one, I understand that. Wow, wouldn't you? Do you know, it was double the price of the Coleman when I got my Coleman on sale. So I went with the Coleman, and that was the only reason for that. Right on, Mike. Love watching all the vids on YouTube as long as they don't sell out to selling products and become like a QVC presenter. Keep it real. I'm hoping that's not what I'm doing. Being impressed with Steve Jetboil. Yes, mate, definitely. As Mike has joined. What about knives? Always happy to talk about knives. My winter tin is a band sheet, okay. Think Sandy is still the man, keeping it real. My lad's got a Jetboil in the army, loves it. I'm never going to knock him. The only thing, what was a big factor, apart from the price, of course, was a big factor in me going for the Coleman instead of Jetboil, is I'm not a massive fan, and I know that I'm never going to take away from a Jetboil, but I'm not a massive fan of your canister with something on top. It just seems a stackable system, whereas the Coleman version has the lead with the gas bottle. The gas bottle still packs away inside the pot, happy days, but I'm just not massive into having a stackable system. Knives. So I have a vast array of knives. I'm on with making this one at the minute, as I've showed you a couple of times. I have a TBS Grizzly, which I love. I have a Cornish knives, #1 Oss, which I think you'll all have seen. I have a, what's my Boker? Oh, Magnum Bar Boker. That was my first knife I ever bought. About 55 quid, I think. Love it. Really nice piece of kit. I have a lot of the cheaper Hultafors knives, and now I'm on to making my own knives. You'll have all seen that I am probably not going to be buying many more to use, but I may buy a few to keep for myself because I'm a bit of a knife freak. So I'm gonna, let's head down these, see if what Jetbody is great for walking. Yeah, loads of stoves, but don't like them as they don't survive long. You must be battering them, John. I thought you had them ones in the little orange pots. These at the or the red pots. Is it the MSR ones or the Pocket Rockets or whatever it is? UK knife law max. Right. This isn't something I know vast amounts. I know that you're not allowed a fixed blade unless it is something proven for trade in a sheath. So I have a Hultafors plumber's knife, which I can definitely get away with carrying, as long as I'm obviously in my tote with my gear going towards a job. But as for actual knife, I think you can only have a non-locking blade up to 3 inches. I think that's it in the UK. I don't think there's any other exception, except for Stanley knives and things like that. Once again, proven to your trade. We'll go. I picked up a Jacklaw wasp from the UK. Oh, and I've seen the videos of him, what he'd made. They look beautiful. The wasps, I mean, any Jacklaw, any of the new era Jacklaws, you're not going to go wrong, I wouldn't have thought. So, beautiful knives. I've never owned one of the sort of bottleneck, the Coke bottle style handled blades. I don't know if my hand would fit right to it. This certainly won't be getting one. This will be getting these rounded slightly in. Not a lot of feature shape, just be getting all polished out to where we are, and that'll be. But yeah, I would be chuffed to bits to want a Jacklaw, of a new era Jacklaw. Just stunning blades. I'm saying I want to give Kit some hammer before recommend it. Yeah, always. Why did I miss this? Did I miss? So I get, yeah, that was what you were talking about. Yeah, I'm the same, mate. Yeah, I've just got some pieces of kit in the last sort of, some stuff that I've used a lot now that I can say I love. Not going to tell anybody to go get one. I personally love them. Let's have a look. Where are we? You're doing great, making knives. Love it, keeping up. Well, thank you very much. I'm enjoying it. While I'm enjoying it, I'll keep doing it. I think that's the Over the Moon with my Mike Palmer, Edale Canner, and my Robert Radcliffe Bobcat #2. Happy days, mate. I've loved them Edales. There was a beautiful big knife. Really was stunning. Loved them. And I'm not surprised you're in love with it, to be fair, either, because it was a cracking bit. If you aren't already, can you just whack a thumbs up if you've been here, or if you're new and you haven't done it, we just whack us a thumbs up just so at least I've got something interesting on it. Non-locking sub 3 blades, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it is. You cannot carry a knife with a fixed or locking blade in excess of 3 inches without proper cause. Yeah, like I said, the Ultraforce plumber's knife, because it is labelled a plumber's knife, I can get away with carrying when I'm in my work attire. I wouldn't assume, as long as it's down the side pockets and that, I wouldn't assume I'd get into any bother for it. I assume they could quite nicely ask me to leave, which I would, and put it away, but I'm assuming that I could get away with that. My 3 burner boils water in 30 seconds. 30 seconds, happy days. Some situations any knife can get you in trouble. I don't deny that at all, Paul. It's mainly most of the time, not the kit and more me. What? It's mainly most of the time. I've maybe missed some stuff, have I? Oh, right, okay. So you're just being so rough with it, basically. Did me today. Huh. You need to have a reason for carrying any blade. There's a lot of grey areas. Not much case law against. No, completely agree, mate. I saw your neck knife at Edale and it looks tidy in the Caddick sheath. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I don't know which one you'd seen, whether it was me, the one I had on, or the two-tone handle that I'd gifted to Dave, or the oak with red liners that I'd gifted to Steve. Mine was the bare bones with the fire steel on it as well. If it's sold as camping kit, should stand up to use as long as we don't abuse it. Yeah, I get that. And it's hard to get kit that is real hard wearing. I've never had anything go south on me yet, so better go. Sorry Mike, I'm up at 4:30. You better go, mate. Happy days. Right, I'll catch you later, buddy. Any knife outside the parameters for a trade you can only carry while doing a job, not driving between jobs or nipping to the shops for lunch. I've never, like I say, I've quite often had knives, Stanley knives, my knives that I carry, and I always have an opener in my pocket, which I think is classed as a locking knife. Never got in any bother, and I'm never going to stop doing it either. It is what it is. Where am I? 30-second boil. I need a video before I can believe that one. Well, there we go, Shane. Get yourself a video up. It was a bronze coloured sheath. But it would have been. Did it have a handle? Did it have scales? Because it would have been mine or Steve's then, I think. Yeah, you've tried diamond strap knives. Just met a bloke, had leather strap on one side and denim on the other side. Use autos as a pace. I haven't, but I will try it now. Thank you. Love that. Thank you very much, Steve. I'm glad you're happy with it. If you're ever struggling for a strap because it has got a convex edge, let me know and I'll sort you a strap out for it, mate. Like MP3 knife. Yes. Catch you later, Mike. Is that to me? Are you going, Paul? Or was that to Mike? Was that to Cornish Mike? Are you a plumber then, mate? No, Plumbase has shut down just recently in Hull, mate. It's moved out, it was not making money and it has gone. So, unfortunately, mate, no I don't. I could tell you some stories of Kit totally giving up on a camp. Name and shame, John. Do it yet. All for it. If you've got crap kit, let me know. And as I would with knives, because my knives will all get a good testing. And if any of them fail, they'll be getting put out. Okay, spot If my boats after a year fail, that'll be a no-go for me. If they fail after 2 years, that'll be a no-go. I'd like to see 5 years out of these. So, ours will be getting a bad rep off me anyway. 18 thumbs up. Happy days. Thank you very much. Right, we're at 11 o'clock. Unless John's going to pop back in and give us some answers on his crap kit that he's had, or unless anybody else wants to jump in and tell me about some of your crap kit that you've bought and it's not been very good. I bought a fake NATO shovel. It was terrible. Oh, we've got Bushcraft at 1973 now. What's up, mate? Happy days. Are you okay? Like I say, I know you've just popped in, so this isn't a usual chat. This is normally over on Kev's chat. That's Woodland Camp and Craft, if you're not a part of that. So, if you're a part of that, it's normally on a Wednesday from 9 o'clock, lads? 9 till late, or 9 till 11ish. It's normally round about that time. But for some reason his chat didn't go live, so just jumped in. Oh, and we've got Jonah in the house as well. Hello, people. Right, let's hear some of your crack gear. 3 to 5 years on boats. On the boats you've got. I want 5 years out of them, mate. For the money, I want 5 years. There's no anything less than that. That's what I want out of them. Depends on you. You give kit on how long you want out of it. I expect with my quality kit, what I've paid proper money for, I want time out of them. I understand cheap kit going south. Is what it is. Do you know? I expect stoves to go through because we use them, do you know, and they've got little fiddly bits on and they've got bits and bobs, but a solid piece of kit like a knife, I expect if I pay 200 or 50, they still last me 6 months. If I paid 200 quid for a pair of boots, mate, and they last me 6 months, they're going back. Well, I just assume that I should be getting decent wear out of them anyway. Military Carrymore is bomb proof, but the civic stuff. Well, the Carrymore, I think since, is it Sports Direct or one of them type of shops bought them out, I think they went a bit down the pill, to be fair. It just doesn't seem the same sort of quality. I mean, back in the day, I think everybody's on sort of Banshees and Terra Novas and all that, but back in the day, everyone had, was it the Gillette Solo? Nowadays, Gillette, you wouldn't touch them, so I think you're right there, mate. I think modern stuff that's coming, just not anything like. Kit I use every weekend is fair enough. If I wear it out quicker than some things I use a few times a year, all relative to what things kit is to us. You're right, mate, but when I'm buying decent kit, I'd like decent usage out of it. Otherwise I might as well buy cheap, buy twice, do you know what I mean? But I buy good, buy once, touch wood, or not once, but you know what I mean. I got 5 years out of some Columbias that I paid $110 for. $200 for my Vasks, and I got a year 6 months out of them. Well, no, I would be the same, mate. And I would take them back. I don't think 18 months is long enough for a pair of boats at that sort of money. I would take them back to the shop. I wouldn't be happy with that at all. No problem so far. Yeah. I think a lot of people are using Magnums now. I think they're becoming a popular brand to use, like. Yeah. A lot of people sleep, but I wore them non-stop for a few years with no maintenance, so I ain't bothered. 2 years, mate. I don't know how much you paid for them. I'm assuming, what, 60, 80 quid, something like that. And you got 2 years out of them. Spot on. What that's what I would expect. But paying 200 quid for a pair of boots that you get 18 months out of, that's just not. I just don't think that's right. I would want a refund on that, or I'd want a new pair of boots. Ex-army kit, yeah. Bought a knockoff Marindale foreign army surplus for a tenner. You get what you pay for. What a junk, but then again, so is all. You Bear Grylls, you pay top dollar. I completely agree, mate. I think branded stuff through association isn't any better than what you're paying for the name, aren't you? Yeah, I get that. Ramble my Caramel FS pack is awesome. Still going strong, and you know. Yeah, and I think that is like the SF is the only difference in the Carrymore stuff to just being your standard Carrymore. I think the SF is the only stuff going forward that you would want to. I got them for free, but they cost 30 to 120, depending on. That's a big difference, that 30 to 120. But yeah, 2 years would be a minimum for me. I would want 3 years, but I want 5. That's what I want. I want good gear. I want 5. Definitely, Carl. Completely agree. You'll type bushcraft into eBay, and you can buy 3 pieces of fatwood matchstick for 6 quid. It's ridiculous. You can go into any pine wood and knock a bit of fatwood out. I mean, I never struggle to find it. I know there's some people who don't get a lot, but you add that now, and it is just ridiculous. Love some ex-army kit. Just got a DPM Gore-Tex issue. It's tank drivers. Has an inner neoprene. Not seen them before. No, I ain't seen that before. No. Got boots with 12-month guarantee on them. I took them back after 4 months of use, and they said it was wear and tear and was not under damage. £200 they cost me from Cotswold. That's shocking. That's not wearing 4 months in wear and tear. That's ridiculous. I don't care whether you're wearing them every day for 4 months solid. You should be getting 4 months out and more than. That's ridiculous. I would get into contact with a maker, mate. I won't be happy with that at all. It's all that you can add. There's a lot of words out there, isn't there? These buzzwords that are around our sort of our community. So bushcraft, lightweight. Well, let's have some more. I like these. This is a good. There's some ridiculous things for sale that are free, like you say, pine cones and fatwood are free. There is a lot of stuff, a lot of fire tinder that's free, and people are paying for it. They say we don't have them down here. I don't know anywhere in the UK where they're in pan, so it's just got to go out and find it. I've seen Magnums on sale for 30k, but Tiger places are always. That's ridiculous. 120 quid you can get them for 30. Seen them on your vids, Paul. Happy you had a spawn. Mine was dreadful. I got a pair of Carrymores, had them for 3 years, still going strong, 60 quid. That's what I think about sort of Carrymore, Gillette. They're not. I don't think there's a sort of a standard. I think you'll get a good pair or you'll get a crap pair. I don't think they're tested like they used to be, where they're taking 1 of every 10. So, right, if we're about there, I'm going to call it a night, lads, because I'm getting a bit tired. I'm going to have a drink, and then I'm probably going to hit the air, because I'm at work in morning as well. So I thank you all very, very much for coming across. I will just catch up quickly on the rest of this chat, but then I am going. So I really, really appreciate you all popping over. Thank you very much. And hopefully we will see you back on Kev's channel next week. So I will just catch up on these. Not seen them for 30 often. People are even selling wood shavings and char cloth. No way. Mine were free, so even better. You can't sell char cloth or wood shavings. That's me. I tell you here's one. Everyone, I'm going, but here's one. I seen a pencil sharpener being classed as a tinder maker, and I think it was for sale for something like £2.80. Ridiculous, ridiculous. But on that note, I'm going. So good night, everyone. See you. Good night. Speak to you. Yes, Steve. I'll come and drop some cash off, mate. Okay, Mike. Cheers for sorting the chat out. Right. Like I say, I apologise that the content hasn't been great. It was a bit of a spare of the moment thing. So I'll catch you all next week. If you know, people take advantage of noise. They do, definitely, mate. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Right. Good night, all. Night, lads. Thanks. Oh, look at that. I got a little crown next to my name. Right. Good night.